we doing? Welcome. Another week. Week 745, or so we would think. It's good to have you here. Going to do something a bit different this week. It is Mental Health Awareness Week, so I'm going to do a different topic for each day, throw in a little bit of mindfulness and meditation at the end, but that's my topics for this week. We'll finish the A to Z next week. We'll get around to doing that, that's fine. So bear with me while everyone joins us. I'm going to get you all to keep an eye on that cloud behind me. I'm not sure if that's going to keep white. So I need someone at some point to let me know if that starts to turn any darker. We should be all right. It was lovely this morning. Went for a really nice walk this morning, myself and Justin the boys. So that was really good. So that was cool. So I enjoyed that this morning. Good way to start the day. But I just thought, do you know what? Mental Health Awareness Week this week. I need to do something just a little bit extra. So bear with me while everyone's logging in. Get yourselves comfortable, get yourselves a cuppa. I've got my dream plan and do, and that's what I'm doing at the moment. I'm on Hot Vimp tour today, which is very nice indeed. So come and say hello, let me know you're here, because it shows me there's people watching, but it doesn't tell me who. Morning, Jenny. Oh, it's probably evening, Jenny, isn't it, where you are in Australia? If I've got that right, I might be wrong. Morning, Phil, how are you doing? Are we all okay? Just looking at Romeo. He's got his ball. It's not the squeaky one. He's just looking at my nose. Come on, Mum, just throw it. Now Bud's gone and picked up. Morning, Kimberly. Picked up the ball. And Romeo's still looking at me as well to say, can you throw it for me, please, Mum? Bless them. Lord love them. I did debate putting them downstairs today because somebody, that'd be you, Budley Price, that would be you, has a right habit. 7 p.m. I thought it was evening. Thank you so much, Jenny. I thought it was. Morning, Em. How you doing? So, come and say hello. Come and say hello. I just have put this jumper on, I'll be honest with you. It's quite warm out here. It just looks cold. I put a jumper and I put a vest underneath it. Just kind of thinking, oh, be right, it'll be cold. It's quite warm. So, my hair's looking a bit big today, isn't it? I put my rolls in. you don't really catch sight of it and think, oh, it's a bit big. Be right. I had to do something with it because my fringe is down here now. Couldn't see a blooming thing. Morning, Wendy. Morning, Catherine. Really good to have you here. Thank you so much for being with us. Just bear with us a moment or so, just while everybody logs in. Always just takes a couple of minutes for people to kind of get the notification. Oh, Em, you're always so kind. You always ask how everybody's doing. Oh, so I'm sat outside with the birds again. I'll show you the grass. Honestly, you won't believe how long this grass is now. It's nearly as long as my fringe, this grass. How long that is now. As Justin says, he'll have to start getting his lawnmower out. It's starting to look a bit scruffy out there now. I tell you what's really interesting, we've had quite a lot of rabbits coming over again, usually over on that side. There has been a little family because the boys don't go in the field at the moment. There's been some rabbits coming out right in front of us as well, which is always nice to see. We've got the array of birds that keep appearing. Morning, Liz. Morning, Matt. Morning, Bud. I swear, that dog. Morning, Donna. He just waits, doesn't he? I swear he does wait. Go and find whoever it is. There's no one there. He's looking at me now. He's literally stood. Morning, Jodie. He's literally stood at the door, just looking at me with a ball in his mouth because he has the ability to be able to bark with a ball in his mouth. Morning, Anoma. Morning, Lou. Just stood there wagging his tail at me. I swear, that boy. He's coming back now. He's limping back over. Any chance you've got sleep? That'd be a no then, wouldn't it? Right, so I have more conversations with my dogs than anyone. It's just mad, isn't it? So this week is, morning Linda, this week is in the UK is Mental Health Awareness, and I say that because we have everyone from Australia, Spain, we've got people from all over the world, which is amazing, by the way. But this week in the UK is Mental Health Awareness Week, and I was saying to Just this morning, I said, I feel like I need to do something. So I set off upstairs 5:30 this morning, as I do. I'm sat out here and I'm thinking, right, let's do a plan, let's do something. And then it all ground to a halt. I thought, what is that all about? I was full of enthusiasm. And I thought to myself, it's fab that they have awareness because I think it just used to be a day, Mental Health Awareness Day. Now it's Mental Awareness Week. But sometimes it used to frustrate me, because I used to think, this is my day in and day out, this is what I do. I was talking to Just about it this morning. He said, well, it's a bit like anything else, like they'll have a diabetes day, awareness day, and a this day. So it's good that it's been highlighted. But I was kind of put myself under this pressure that I needed to do something because it's Mental Health Awareness Week. And I thought, I've just done Mental Health Awareness Day for the past 2 days, for the past 2 months, sorry. We're all right, we're doing it. But I did think this week, what it did give me an opportunity to do is just to cover almost 5 of the different things that I think are truly important. They're all linked, and when I say 5, it'll probably end up being 2 or 3 per day. We're not what we like. So for the next 5 days, thank you, that's really kind of you to share, thank you so much. So the next 5 days, what I'm going to do is have a certain topic per day, and I'll run it throughout the day. I've got a brilliant PowerPoint that I've put together on different ideas and tips to help us with mental health. So I'm going to do a recording of that with me talking on something called Loom, where I'm the little bit in the corner that you can see, which is quite nice, but the main bit's the PowerPoint, so I'll get that shared. I've kind of put quite a lot of posts out this morning about YouTube. I've spent loads of time redoing that, rejigging it, trying to make it into some kind of order. So we've got all the sleeping ones together, all the meditation ones are together, panics on its own, confidence is together. For someone, can I just say, who has a little bit of a phobia about when it comes to doing things on computers, if you'd seen me yesterday, I'm sat here like this going, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I watched more videos yesterday on YouTube. I was nearly in tears because I just thought, right, come on, you can do this, you can do it. And in the end, Just bless him come out and he went, you all right? I'm not all right. I can't do the YouTube thing. I can't do it. Because it was all on there. It was just higgledy-piggledy. He went, come on, let me have a look. And basically watched the same video as what I'd watched and then showed me what to do. And I was like, how come? But I'd got myself so worked up, as we do. So anyway, I spent the whole weekend doing that. So I know I've put a post on it this morning on Facebook, but personally I think it just looks really pretty, is where I am right now with that. And that's always, as we know, very important. So it's a little bit more in order on there. There's some fab videos on there for if you're having trouble sleeping. There's actually sleep meditation on there as well. I had a brilliant message off a really good friend of mine this morning. It messaged me saying, I put that on the other night, put it on Friday night. She said, I slept like a log. So much so, my husband woke her up in the middle of the night because he's so used to her. Morning, Mum. He's so used to her fidgeting when she's asleep, and she was sleeping like a log. She was not impressed that he'd woke her up to tell her this, but he's coming from a good place. Thank you, Liz, that's really kind. And anyway, she did get back to sleep. Anyway, she didn't listen to it for Saturday and Sunday, but she slept a lot better. So, I mean, I'm sure she won't mind me sharing that, because I'm not, if she was here now, she'd be saying, go on, it's be fine. But I just love that. So those videos are on there. There's a really good one which I've sent to one person already this morning, 2 people this morning, about what to do if you're feeling like you've got a panic attack coming on, or you feel the anxiety rising. Some really good tips, a bit like what we're talking about in the next week. It's just condensed to one video. And then there's also some on there about confidence. What is confidence? How can you build your own confidence? Also, there is one on motivation and focus, because I think someone had asked me to do that. So if you want me to do any videos on anything particular with regards to mental health, if you don't mind, not a font of knowledge on everything, I can do those and get them added, because it's really important to me that I'm doing videos or doing things that you want, as opposed to me guessing, thinking you know what you want. That's how I run my classes. You tell me what you'd like, what you could help with. So this week I'm going to be doing something on assertiveness, setting your boundaries, how to say no. Those are all the same things. That's really important about boundaries. We're going to be really looking at your self-care. Oh, bless you, Lou. Morning, June. Have a look, Lou, at the YouTube. It's Nikki Price Wellbeing Tips. Might help if I actually know the name of my own YouTube channel. It's on all of my I'll take it at the top of it's on the Survivor group as well. We're looking to change the name as well this week. for the Survivor group. I think I've mentioned that to you before about Rainbow After the Storm, so that should be happening this week. My usual walk in the morning and our chat and mindfulness is going to be on Thursday. Is going to be coming from Mindspace. They are a national charity. I'm just watching the dog because he knows I'm up here. Budley is trampling all over my garden down there. He's so naughty, but at least he's not barking. Mindspace is a national charity that help with so much mental health. They're really good. They've got people you can speak to. They're very good at signposting. They run groups. So they asked me last week whether or not I would do one of my daily walks and the chat and mindfulness from their Facebook page. So you'll all be able to come along to that. And I'm doing the mindfulness at 1:30 on Zoom, which is already out with the Zoom code. So there's going to be lots going on this week. I'm quite up for it this week. It's almost kind of like, right, okay, this is my week then, is it? Even though I do this day in and day out anyhow. So if there's anything specific, please let me know, and I'll see whether or not I can do something or point you in the right direction for that. Rightio, that's me waffled on quite a lot there, haven't I? But I'm excited about this week. I was just having a look there with what Lou was just saying, and I was just looking then, sorry, excuse me, what Miss, I'm done with that group. I was, oh, bless you, Em. Now Emma's teaching me. She never loves us. Emma's getting these brilliant resources. She said, yesterday morning, she even had me message. She was like, I got these literally 2 minutes ago, and I've taken a picture of these brilliant resources that she's got. So I've ordered a few because it would be rude not to. So I'll share them with you as they come. A really good one on sleep, actually. I like that one on sleep. And if you've got any good resources, any good books, any good cards that you've found, anything you've got, please share with me if you're all right for me to then share, because what a great thing to be able to do, that if you found something that works for you, let me know, and then, or you share it and tag me in. I only say tag me in because people kind of follow what I'm doing, or send it to me with a little bit of an explanation as to how it's helping you. Or, like I said, share it and just tag me in it. That'd be great, and I could put something on. But I just think the more you're able to teach me, the more I am then able to teach other people. So you'd be doing some real good there, because it might be that somebody's struggling who's watching this, or watches a video at some point, or is sat in the future in one of my classes, and they have been given this wonderful thoughts or advice or resource or tips that you've taught me, and then I'm teaching them. So whatever you do, it's about passing that kindness forward. So that brings me onto today's topic, which is all around kindness. Now, this is something we've all been working on if you've been coming to these classes or these little chats for the last couple of months. It's about kindness. We've looked at how we can be kind for other people, how we're able to do that, whether it's baking and taking some scones round for someone, whether it's doing a rainbow picture and passing them through to the neighbours' doors to cheer them up, getting shopping for someone that you're able to do, making a phone call, sending a message for someone who you know is really struggling or is on their own. There's been if you could look into mindfulness for pain, it's really difficult to try and mentally relax. Right, Lou, I'll have a look at that for you. Thank you for that. We've been looking at kindness for others. We've been looking at, for Amazon, because we all know, let's be honest, I've had the odd 1 or 2 Amazon parcels arrive in the last 2 months. With my essential things that are needed for the disco. Morning, Nix. How you doing, sweet lady? So I've had but when the Amazon drivers come, obviously they've usually shut off by the time you get to the door, but it's thanking them. If you're in the supermarket or the chemist or the pharmacy, or you see the bin men, or you see someone who is working right now, take that time to thank them, because do you know what? They might just be having that kind of day where you're passing on that little bit of goodwill to them. Morning, Dawn. And then they can pass that potential on to someone else as well. So that's how we do kindness for other people. I want to look at kindness to ourselves. So I think this is all right to say because I'm not going to mention anybody's name. I had a message. I've had a busy morning, this morning, including going for a walk. I had a lady contact me who was really down on herself. She was talking about she'd not been particularly well, and and she'd not done anything because she'd not been particularly well. She'd not eaten very much because she wasn't feeling it, not slept, as we do when we're not feeling too good. This has nothing to do with COVID, by the way. This is more, I think, more of a belly upset. And she messaged me this morning saying, I haven't got all my housework done. I've really let myself down. Morning, Alison. And I just thought, oh my gosh. So she got a little bit of a Nikki telling, as I do. Anyone knows me knows what Nikki telling is. It's meant with love. No, it is meant with love. But I just think, and I thought to myself, if that was anybody else, we've all been there and done that, me included. Yeah, I haven't got that done today. And actually, I was telling just about it and just said, I'm like that if I don't get any of my jobs done at the weekend. He said, oh, I've just had a lazy weekend. I'm not into the word lazy because I think it feels quite negative. And that's what he does. He'll say, I haven't got anything. I've been really lazy this weekend. And well, we all saw him, not all, some of us saw him at the disco on Friday. He was shattered, weren't he? And he had Nikki telling, Dawn's laughing. She's had one of those too. How's that working for you? He had earache. And he was shattered. So he, on Saturday, did that. And he knew he had to just kind of potter and do nothing. And I think if we'd not had that conversation, him and I, he would have been beating himself up because he'd not done anything. And I thought, do you know what, we're all capable of doing this, we all do this. If I'd said to you now, so if you've ever had this conversation with yourself and told yourself off, if I had this conversation with you and I said, do you know what, just wasn't well on Friday, just put his feet up on Saturday, caught up with a bit of rest, we just did nothing. And every single one of you, without fail, in fact, every single one of you on Friday were going, is he all right, is he all right, would say, good on you. So why is it when we feel like that, we then add that added burden on top of not feeling too good, on top of not sleeping, on top of maybe not eating the way we want to, we haven't got anything else done because we haven't got the energy to do it. Why is it, do we think it's okay to judge ourselves and add that on top? So that's what I wanted to just kind of highlight this morning, because if you're doing that, you're all going to get Nikki telling off, which basically means stop it. Just think about that. Next time you hear those words, oh, I haven't got that done, or I haven't this, or I haven't that, just look at it and just think, well, that's all right, I can do it another day. So what, my washing hasn't got done today. So what, the whatever hasn't got it. It's all right. What does it matter? Who's coming round to look at it? I'm pretty much guessing the answer's no one. Like, really, no one right now. Or they shouldn't be doing anyhow. But just give yourselves a break. I look at this. I don't have a problem with this. I said this just this morning. I said, I don't worry if I don't get it done. And he's like, she's right. But I don't. Because I can sit on top of, if I'm feeling down or I'm feeling, whatever it is I'm feeling, the last thing I need to do at that point is then beat myself up. It's not helpful. So if you've caught yourself doing that, think about me going, and I do use this in every class, and everyone who's in my class knows this. Morning Sharon, everyone else who's in my class knows this. The words I use is, how's that working for you? And the answer is usually, not very good. And my answer back then is, stop it then, shall we? So I'm hoping the next time that crops into your mind, because it's a thought, by the way, that's all it is. It's a thought that comes into your mind, and then at that moment you've grabbed hold of it, found an emotion to attach to it, and you're going to let it go. Dawn's still laughing because Dawn's heard me say this like year in a year. How's that working for you? Not necessarily just to Dawn, by the way. It's usually other people, not just Dawn. She's very good, well behaved actually, Dawn. So I'm hoping that makes some sense to you. I want us to stop judging ourselves. There is nothing wrong with reflection. There's nothing wrong with looking. There's nothing wrong with making a to-do list. There's nothing wrong with any of those things. But when you then use that to-do list or those thoughts to beat yourself up, at that point, that's not okay. If you're feeling what you're feeling at any particular time, it's how can you look after yourself? Sometimes we do need a kick up the bum. Sometimes that thought or that feeling is because we haven't got something done, and do you know what? We wanted to get it done. So sometimes we need a bit of a kick up the bum. It's all a fine line, but sometimes we might need to just put our feet up and rest. I love that, Nikki. Was I using that when I was with you, Nikki? That is hilarious. Oh, I didn't realise I said, how's that working for you? And my Thursday Empowered Female class that I used to do in Crewe, which I love, those ladies, they just suddenly just started laughing when I said it one week. I said, what are you laughing at? And they were like, you with the, do you not realise you say it? I'm like, no, but now I do realise I say it. How's that working for you? And you usually get the look as well, don't you? How's that working for you? Right. So that's my little lesson for today. What I would like to do, I would still like to do is a little bit, could turn lazy into unmotivated. Low mental health does make you it absolutely makes your motivation drop. There's a really good video, sorry I'm back on YouTube now, on how to break down jobs that need doing. What happens when we're struggling, if we've got low mental health, or we're struggling with our mental health, is, you're absolutely right, we want to just stop, we want to cocoon. It's about feeling safe. And this little video looks at, it's really weird how your mind works, because everything slows down. So you'll be on the sofa, you've got a quilt over you, or I had before Christmas, I had me hood up on my dressing gown, because it just needed to feel really safe and secure. But what happens when everything slows down is you start to notice the things that usually your brain's too busy to do. So you'll see the little jobs that need doing, and it's at that point when you're feeling down, you add that extra burden to yourself, and you're just using mental energy that you need to help to heal and to recover. So there's a really good video on how to, when you're feeling like that, to how to make little post-it notes, either in your mind or actually in post-it notes. And then when you're feeling in a good place, you've got a bit of extra energy, what you're able to do is pick one of those post-it notes, those little jobs. Start little. Don't start with the biggest job in the world. I did that with the gardening. It's really getting me down that there were weeds, this, that and the other. And do you know what? I just started with a tiny little corner, and it looked so good. I did another tiny little corner, and then I left it. And then a couple of days later I came back and did more. I don't think you can see him. I can hear him. You hear that blackbird? All right, old chap there, weren't he? Sorry. So you just take little jobs when you feel like it, and when you don't feel like it, give yourself permission to rest, read, watch a bit of telly, sit in the garden, listening to some YouTube, sit in the garden listening to some music, watching the birds, going for a little walk, having a sleep. Whatever works for you in your world. So this week we are going to look at what your care plan is. I do a really good exercise on that. I might do a video of it as well. We do that in class. So I might do that for you this week. I will do that for you this week. Rightio. Let's do a little bit of mindfulness to get ourselves set for this week. You've been kind enough to listen. I was going to ask what was on the roof. Yeah, it was a blackbird. I didn't know if you could see it or not. I could see the reflection of it. It's gone now. Get yourself settled. I have a mouthful of my tea. I've managed to just talk there for 25 minutes, but that's nothing new. That sun's lovely and warm. So if you're sitting like I am, make sure your feet are connected to the floor or the surface. Your back's straight, not too straight, but straight and comfortable. If you've got your feet up, that's fine. If you're lying down, that's fine too. Shoulders are back and relaxed. Morning, Dawn. Good timing that, Dawn. Just getting started on this part. Get yourself settled. As we usually do, think about that pond where you just throw, pop, a little stone in and watch the ripples as they just take a moment. Now just go still. That sun's lovely and warm on my shoulders. Just getting ourselves settled if you've just joined us. Allow your jaw to just relax. Your tongue just to drop into the bottom of your mouth. Your cheeks to relax. I invite you to, if you've not done already, close your eyes. allowing them to feel heavy and resting. Relax your forehead and the area between the bottom of your nose and the top of your lip. Enjoying this freedom to just have this time to yourself. Just listening. Morning dawn. Just getting ourselves settled. Listening to the birds. Giving ourselves this 5-10 minutes of just peace to get us set up for the rest of this week. Relax those shoulders. Imagine that sunshine is just melting away any tension. Just noticing the gentle rise and fall of your chest. Together, we'll take a really nice cleansing breath in, breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out as you settle yourself. Breathing in, and I go and put him outside, and slowly breathing out. And I'm back. Resettling. Let those shoulders drop. Hands are heavy. Listening to the birds. Allowing all worries and tension just to melt. Eyes are heavy. Just thinking right now of the importance of looking after yourself, knowing how important you are to the world. Allow those shoulders to drop. All thoughts and worries to melt away. Tension's going. Breathing this gentle rise and fall of your chest. Allowing this wave of calm, peace, tranquility to be within us. Allowing ourselves to find the time, whether it's a moment here or a moment there, to just be. Whether that's to watch the birds, listen to them singing, relax in the warmth of the sunshine. Allowing our mind the freedom to just drift along like the clouds. Or you imagine just lying under a beautiful big oak tree, just watching those clouds. Just notice them. And just watch them at a distance. You're remaining warm, calm, tranquil. Feeling yourself comfortable, grounded. Just watching the clouds pass by. Enjoying this sense of just being. With each breath, relaxing a little more. Thinking and allowing ideas to come to you throughout the rest of this day and the rest of this week. And ways that you can show kindness, both to yourself and to others. And allowing other people's kindness into your world. Remember that wonderful feeling that you get when you've helped somebody. And how great it feels when someone does something for you. And giving yourself permission to be where you are, wherever you are. If you need to rest, then rest. If you need to potter, then potter. If you need to focus, then focus. Give yourself permission to drift both in and then out of these states. With the kindness, kind words and love that you would give to somebody else, that you give those to yourself. That appreciation for everything that you do for yourself, including looking after yourself. Right now, you're looking after yourself by giving yourself this small amount of time to just be here in the moment, finding that connection with you, and knowing also you have that connection with lots of others, other friends, being part of this family that we've created here. Know that we're cared about and we are important. And that kindness and good thoughts that you have for the others within the group and the other people we know, bring that kindness to yourself too. Because how you feel about others is how they feel about you, so allow that to be allowed into your heart, Know that we make other people smile and happy just by being here. Allow that love and appreciation to grow till it fills your chest. Allow it to grow. That love, appreciation, that kindness, allow it to grow in your heart and your chest, through your shoulders, down your arms, into your mind, up into your head. Allow it to fill your chest now, down into your stomach, into your legs. Allow it to grow and to be there. To know that you're loved, to know that you're cared for, to know that you're important. Bringing those wonderful warm feelings through. Just listening to the birds. Enjoying that sunshine and warmth. It's true appreciation for ourselves. And slowly, in your own time, I invite you to come back to where we are today. Just in your own time. Just maybe wiggle your toes, move your shoulders around. My favourite bit. Nice stretch. Oh, I wanted to stay there for longer then. You can tell, can't you? I was like, oh. How was that for you? Oh, I feel very chilled out now. I just think that's a really important topic that we touch on today, and every day actually. I just think it's really important that we look at how we treat ourselves and just take these little moments of kindness. Thank you, Em. These little moments of kindness that you can use and share with others. But most of all, just remember that wonderful feeling of calmness and love and appreciation, and know that every single one of you is more than enough. You're more than enough. You're all loved. You're all cared for. We're all part of this incredible little family that we've built here, this friendship that we've built. But even more than that, we're all needed. So, on that note, please feel free afterwards to share this to other people in case it's needed. Please have a look at my YouTube channel, and if you've not subscribed, please do. There's some good stuff on there. I'm not just saying it. And I am liking how it's looking. It's well cute at the moment. Which is all YouTube needs to be, quite frankly. I'm really pleased this is helping you. I just know this morning, I literally had kind of two quite in-depth messages from different people, and I thought, yeah, this is what we need to do this week. Oh, thank you, Emma. I love my YouTube too. It's pretty. In the middle of a dog, I swear. I'm going to have to start putting him outside. That boy just waits, doesn't he? Him and a barky boy. He's very loved, but he's very barky. I need to start putting him in the bedroom. Thank you, all of you. Mwah, as always, mwah, mwah, mwah. Big hugs. Please look after yourself. Look out for the things I'm going to put on this week. Share. Let people know what we're doing. Get more people to join us. And I will see you probably later, if not tomorrow morning for the walk, and then for the part 2 of mental health tips this week. See you soon.